Y'all, please tell me why I went on a date last night, me and my 8 kids, and the man left us at the table.
Alright guys, welcome back to
SunnySword
SunnySword
podcast. How you doing? How you doing? I know you've been going out on some dates recently, right?
Holidays.
Yeah, I've been busy with work and you've been dating. I'm envious.
It's usually 2 girls every month.
Man, that's 2 a month only? That's it? I feel like it's been more.
I mean, hot chicks, man, they're not easy to date. I'm only going for like above 7, so.
Above 7 and above right now.
Yeah. So every other week, I'm dating 1 girl.
Hey, that's actually pretty good though. If they're 7 and above and quality, are they quality?
I mean, it's only one. It's only 1 or 2 days, so I mean, I don't know the quality.
I mean, you gotta. You could be doing like more. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, it gets expensive though.
Yeah,
It get expensive. But yeah,
Tokyo's not cheap.
Inflation is coming up for us right now. But I got a question for you. Okay.
Because if you take you take like 3 locations, right?
Right.
That gonna cost you about $250.
Wait, on the first date?
Yeah.
You doing 3 locations?
I'm trying to do
That's
3
like
locations.
premium dates right there, man.
I mean, I want to have fun too, so.
Usually though, but okay, tell me.
Yeah, but one time I took
question. Do you always make it to the 3rd location? Because I feel like
I try.
Okay, tell me more.
Experiments. I mean, it's an experiment, you know.
Because like when I think about it, like when I do like a first date, I always have like the trial location. You know, like I take her to like the nice cafe or whatever it is first, and then see if the vibe works out. You know, because if the vibe isn't really working, then we could end it right there.
Yeah. I mean, of course, if the vibe is there,
it's like a video game. You know, it's like
if
if you pass the first level, you go to level 2, but we can't just be going to level 2 right. You know, how about you?
I mean, I usually take girls if the vibe is there, of course.
Right, right.
If the vibe was there, like, yeah, let's go to the bar. Go to the bar. After that, let's go to hookah bar.
Okay. Damn, hookah, man. I miss.
And the total was like $250. I was like, God damn. I was like, probably taking this chick to fucking Disneyland is much fucking cheaper.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
But a Disneyland first date is a little much. But you giving her Disneyland on the first night, I feel like 3 locations
Let's go to fucking Disneyland instead.
Yeah, man.
Fucking
first date, but then Disneyland is a lot. You can't leave early. I mean, you could.
No,
like peace and
maybe I should do Disney for the first day, just for an experiment.
You know what? Instead of doing Disneyland, do like what is that in the center of Tokyo? That one little spot, that little theme park in the center of Tokyo, next to Korakuen.
Odaiba?
No, Korakuen.
Korakuen? I don't know.
There's like Tokyo Dome, like right there in the center.
Okay.
That's like a little amusement park. That's better than Disneyland because it's easy to get. You can easily go like that could be part 2. Or part 3 or whatever, you know what I mean? Because you just stop over there, have like 2 rides, play some games. Anyways, yo, so I have a question. So you've been on your 2 dates. Recently, I've been too busy to go on any dates recently. But like,
step your game up, son.
I've been busy, man. And it's like, if I focus on that shit, I can't do other things. So, but like, question: you ever date girls with kids?
I try not to.
You try not to, right? Me too. I try not to.
I try to find out in the beginning.
Yeah. What would you
One
do?
time, this girl didn't fucking say anything. I was about to go on a date with her.
Right.
But somehow I find out
that she had kids.
I was like, oh fuck this. Good thing I didn't go with her.
What if you go on a date and she brings her kid?
Oh fuck no.
She shows up with the kid.
First date. I'm like, really? I'll take her to Saizeriya.
Do you continue the date or do you just say like, nah, I'm good?
I never had that situation before.
What if you date? Okay, last one, because it's hard to imagine, right? Because it's like the kid's there and like you don't want to,
If it's the second date, I understand.
What if it's the second date but you don't know about it and she shows up with a kid? Second date, she shows up with a kid. Oh, this is my daughter. It's my son. Surprise! Like.
Adios.
You're out, right?
I was like, at least say something about it,
It's kind of lying, right?
Yeah,
and then
it is lying to your face.
If she has more than 1 kid, it's even more crazy, right?
Fuck.
That's even more crazy, right? I can't even imagine.
I mean, if I follow her on Instagram and she has kids, then I understand.
Yeah.
But if there's nothing on Instagram,
and then she just
nothing on Facebook,
surprise.
and she's up with a kid, I was like,
yeah. How would you bounce though? Like how would you just be like, I gotta go?
How come you never told me about this?
And just be like, we gotta.
Nah.
We can't continue the date.
No, you're lying. Basically, she's a liar.
Check this out, bro.
Please tell me why I went on a date last night, me and my 8 kids, and the man left us at the table.
I could think of 8 reasons why he might have left you at the table, but go on.
Talking to this man for a few months now or whatever like that. He knew I had 8 kids. He wanted to take me out on a date. He was already at the restaurant and I was like, yeah, I'm home, getting me and my kids together. He did not say anything.
Because one would assume that you're getting your kids ready to be dropped off at a babysitter's house while you go on your date.
We get to the restaurant. He then says, why did you bring your kids? Sir, why wouldn't I bring my kids? You need to get to know me and my kids, especially on our first date.
Oh, so you just be letting anyone around your kids.
Y'all, please tell me why this man went to the restroom and never came back. Left me and all 8 of my kids at the restaurant.
Again, I could think of 8 reasons why he didn't come back.
Mind you, I did not have any money.
You went on a date with your 8 kids with no money, expecting this man that you've never met before to pay for you and your 8 kids. Got it.
I had to call my mother and my baby daddy so that they could send me money to pay for me and my kids.
Called your mom and your baby daddy. Be so for real.
Y'all, please say.
Bruh.
How many baby daddies she has?
We don't even know. She said my baby daddy. She said 1.
She
But
has 8 kids, right?
She's saying she has 8 kids.
Jesus Christ. I mean, kudos to you with 8 kids, but yeah.
So she said,
Fucking crazy.
I mean, I don't know the guy who would date anybody with 8 kids, for one.
Maybe he didn't know.
No, but she said that they had been talking for a couple months.
I guarantee she didn't tell him anything.
And I'm pretty sure
otherwise he would have stayed.
And I'm pretty sure she never said how many kids, just her kids.
Probably.
Oh yeah, I got a couple kids.
Yeah, I could see that.
And some guys are like, all right, yeah, 1 or 2, maybe. How old are they? Between 3 and 10 or some shit. Like some kind of. Oh, they're young. They're young or whatever. They're young. 2. I have 1, 2, another one 10, and I got some kids. Oh, okay, cool. We can talk. I'm cool with 1 or 2. And okay, and then show up with 8, dog. 8 kids.
Unannounced. The guy thought she was coming by herself. And she never met the guy and she decided to bring the kids. That's the crazy part.
I mean, that is kind of crazy to bring
right?
You don't know the person. And most women are scared about if the guy's going to be like a murderer or some shit like that.
Or something, right?
Right.
A violent man.
A dangerous guy.
You showed up with 8 kids.
I mean, the no money part or whatever, that's all, ladies go to dates expecting they get paid for. But that means that she expected that guy to pay for all 8 of the kids' meal as well. Right? Mm-hmm. Which is insane. That would have been ridiculous.
The mother had to send her money.
Imagine walking to the restaurant with 8 kids coming your way. Like you're in the table sitting there and she walks in.
Maybe he said, excuse me, and he just left.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, right?
He did. He did. I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Adios.
Is that you?
And she took orders. You left. Never came back. Who's going to pay my...
I can't even imagine. Like walking in the door.
Comedy.
Oh, is that her right there? That's her. And she has 8 little kids following her.
Fucking comedy. Funny as hell, though.
But she had 8 kids, though. That's a lot of kids to have.
Yeah.
Just having 8 of them is a
I
lot.
think she has like 3 or 4 baby daddies.
She has to.
Yeah.
She has to.
I mean, with her stinking attitudes.
I mean, that's the red flag right there. It seems like she's kind of kind a little bit.
Nah, she's not kind.
You don't think so? She's evil?
She's fat and...
I know. But she seems like, the way she was talking, she sounded kind of like a kind...
Yeah, I don't know.
A kind person that just has a lot of kids.
I mean, I know that she's a liar. So. The one thing I know, she's a fucking liar.
Yeah, no. When you have 8 kids, you shouldn't even date anymore, in my opinion.
Or if they're like, I don't know, like, if the kid's like 16,
yeah, but you're
20,
not bringing 16,
25.
You're not bringing the 16-year-olds, 20 years old to the date. Those have to be young kids, So like, if you have young kids and you have like 3, 4, 5 of them, you really shouldn't be focused on anything else but those kids. You're busy. That's a full-time job, 100%, in my opinion.
And probably her mom was a single mother too.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately. But her mom came out to... She said her mom gave her some money.
I mean, 50% of black women are raised... No, 50% of blacks are raised by single mothers, though.
In the U.S.?
Yeah.
Really? 50?
50%.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it's every year is fucking rising too.
It shouldn't be rising. It shouldn't be.
I know.
It shouldn't be. It should be decreasing. Because there's a reason for all that, historically.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be rising. But that's crazy.
So you ready to date chick with the baby?
No, I'm still not. For me, like that's one of the things that's like still no. I prefer if she doesn't have kids.
Exactly.
I prefer that 100%.
We're lions, that's why.
Yeah.
Anyways,
if you enjoy the show,
buy us a cup of coffee.
we really appreciate it. The link's in the description below. The next one. Peace.
Out of a dead chick.